Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Hearts of Iron 4, continuing on with my Make Love Not War series. And I just wanted to show off the extent of the Axis control, as I haven't shown that, I think, in a while. But in any case, we are at war with England, and it may possibly spread to the United States. I would really prefer to avoid that, but it seems like we're kind of on a collision course with them. We'll have to see. And right now, with the war, it's really about trying to get the air war going, and I have not been particularly successful at that. Now, I'm going to try and start strategic bombing southern England. I just want to see what happens to our bombers that are doing that mission. I believe I do have a group here. So, at the moment, they're full of strength, and I just want to see. Or first off, I don't even know where it will record the numbers that we lose. If they will record it in the English channel, where it will record it. But they should be up in the air. Okay, so we've already lost 6 bombers. And it's not really telling me any fighter losses. Alright, well, we'll just have to see how successful this is going to be. And I also did reroute a bunch of these guys. So we're just going to select all of them, send them into southern England, and then we're going to give them all strategic bombing missions. And I honestly want to see what happens here. Now, if I start losing a lot of bombers, I'll back off. But I just want to see if we can pressure the English. Now, I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting as far as tactical bombers. Like, there's probably a bunch of them somewhere that I'm not aware. Ooh, actually, we have one right here. Go ahead and send you over there, and I'll give you a mission here in a second. All right. Or the appropriate mission. You have a mission. Okay. I think that will do it. Now, there's a lot of fighter coverage over where they're lifting off from, across the English Channel, and actually in southern England itself. As a matter of fact, I might have freaked them out and prevented them from, or made them remove a bunch of fighters from the North Sea. And if that's the case, I am pretty happy because we'll be able to... Okay, what just happened there? German Reich has called Japan. Ah, the Americans have declared war on me. So we have more warmongering by the rest of the world. It's so interesting to see the Allies be the aggressors in this. Now, apparently, they're in a separate war. I don't know if their war has merged with that of the Allies, because they are not, I think, officially a faction, or in a faction. So we'll just have to see. Yeah, it is a separate war. So it's United States and the Philippines versus my entire alliance. And then we've got over here with the United Kingdom, the British Raj, United Kingdom, and France and Belgium, who have been annihilated. All right, well, we're going to have to deal with the consequences of having the United States involved now. Hopefully, Japan is able to deal with them to some extent. All right, never mind about that. So now there's only one war going on. I'm really bummed out about that because I was hoping if I took out the United Kingdom, we'd be done with the war. And now I'm afraid I don't think the war will ever end because the United States is going to be very difficult for me to tackle. I mean, the United Kingdom alone would have been difficult for me to tackle. But now I think even more so. You know what? I'm going to move this reserve unit. Oh, you know what? You can join the Red Army, whatever. I would like to... I can't station troops in France. And if the Italians are not going to be stationing troops in France, there's really, honestly, not a whole lot I can do about it. But I am going to have troops, I think, kind of supervise France here. And these guys, I think I'm going to strategically redeploy down here somewhere. And then we'll just try and keep an eye over here for any naval invasions that may happen. I'm hoping eventually we'll be able to get the Spanish involved, but they still have that bad effect until 45. So Not likely to happen. Okay, that was interesting. Obviously a bug. Because they already capitulated a while ago. Alright, Brazilians have joined the Allies. That's interesting. The Turks were part of the... Turkey was part of the Axis, but they had a civil war. But it looks like... I don't know. It's hard to say who's winning. It looks like the Neo-Ottoman Empire, which, by the way, is fascist. As you can see here, they're entirely fascist. And as a matter of fact, these guys, who are technically our allies, are not fascist at all now. Weird. But if the Neo-Ottoman Empire win, maybe we can get them into the Empire. We'd have to see. Or, not the Empire, into the Axis. But we had a little bit of a coup happen. I'm also hoping that eventually an election will happen and we'll get these guys going. But you know what? Stage a coup. Fascist. End. We can't take them peaceably? Well, technically, a coup isn't anything to do with me. Okay, so we've got one tech popping out, and as I said, it's all about air power, so I'm going to focus a lot of my research on that, even though it's going to be ahead of time a lot of the time. So, first things first, I'm going to work on the fighters, because I feel like they're the most important. Then I'll probably do heavy fighters after that. And then after that, I'll probably start working on doctrines. So let's just work on that first. And hopefully we can get them started on production. And as I said, I'm just going to have to keep an eye out for naval invasions and what have you. And did I redirect my fighters? I don't remember now. Yeah, I think I was going to redirect my fighters because there's not really... any fighters here now? Or do we knock out their bombers? I mean, I could keep the interceptors here. I'm just trying to see. There might be like a weak spot. Like, for instance, I might be able to go after the English Channel now. Now that the British are freaking out and trying to stop me from bombing London. As a matter of fact, how's that going? We've lost 125 bombers. They've lost 44. I think for now we keep on them. But I think we start going after the English Channel, maybe. With some of these guys. So, close air support. If you're a close air support. And you're over here. You're going to be in the English Channel. Which now has, like, very few fighters. And then, if you're over here... and your close air support, because I believe that's where the other group is. No, it's actually maybe up here. Yeah. Maybe I should reroute them to a different airport. Because I'm concerned if I have them go into a different air region, what will happen? But you know what? Maybe we'll just rebase some of them. So, oops. I'm going to keep the... I'm going to keep the naval bomber where it is. I'm going to reroute a lot of these guys. And then when they get there, I'll give them a new mission. And then the fighters, I want to pull down into the Benelux region. So, if you're here and you're a fighter, not a heavy fighter, but just a fighter, we're going to grab you and we're going to throw you into the Benelux region, which you should be able to reach without any problem. And we're going to start having a gambit. Ooh, we missed a fighter. This fighter group here. There you go. Okay, so we got stuff over the English Channel. And fairly soon we'll have these guys showing up. And we'll deal with that. Alright, let's just watch what's going on over here. Okay, so we're losing bombers. When it gets up to 150, maybe I'll back off, but... for now... And then they're losing fighters trying to fight this off, which I'm kind of happy about. And we're also going to start hurting their naval stuff. Oops. Meant to click here. There we go. No, they're still taking a while to get there, huh? Well. Interesting. Okay, well now we have a progression of the war here, which is not something I really would have liked to see, but Red Army, you're already stationed here to take them out, so go ahead with the plan. So we're going to give you an offensive line that goes just all the way through, and then just go ahead and execute it. I don't think you need a plan for it at all. And then the Green Army, you can go ahead and give me an offensive line as well. Oh, actually, you're going to have a front line first, huh? You're going to... Oh, I wonder if I can just... Hold on. Just reselect them. Okay. I wonder... Okay. Reselect. I wonder if I can just... assign them to the order. So if I control, click, and then control, click. Oh. I think I just made them part of that army. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Alright, so we've got a bunch of stuff joining. Okay, great. Let's just take a look here. All that's red. All that's red. A lot of the South America's red. All that down there is red. And everybody but Australia and New Zealand have joined. Which is interesting. I mean, maybe it will make things more difficult. We'll have to see. On the other hand, we're just going to steamroll through. Oh. What is this? Oh, that's just a cruiser or something. We killed the destroyer. That's nice. We do have insufficient resources, though. Rubber. Okay, well, let's see what we can do about that. Rubber. Because I can't trade with the Netherlands anymore. Because the Netherlands are... I'm surprised Japan doesn't have rubber. Well, you know what? There's honestly nothing I can do about this. All of the people that have rubber are enemies. I mean, yeah, I can get some rubber out of Siam, but I'm pretty much screwed when it comes to rubber. I could build more synthetic refineries, but that's not going to give me 60-something rubber. So I guess, yeah, Netherlands joining the war was a bad thing. Maybe I should have done that coup a long time ago. I'm surprised, though, because Japan took out Indochina, which should give them a bunch of rubber, but maybe because it's newly captured or maybe how they're dealing with the resources, they haven't actually gotten it yet. And I'm assuming there's also rubber in here that the Italians are probably capturing. Wait a second. What is this? Oh, the French forces in Africa capitulated, and so did the ones in Belgium. Interesting. It doesn't look like I got any resources out of it. And did those one forces I was sending over here ever show up? I don't see them anywhere. They must have got rerouted. Alright, so... Okay. I didn't realize that's what happened when they capitulated. Alright, well, we're going to be taking out the Netherlands anyway pretty soon here. Alright, we got an ace pilot. You can invite somebody to faction. Who is this? El Salvador? Alright. I don't know if I'm going to call them into the war because they're just going to get murdered, aren't they? Oh, they have to accept, right? Oh well. Not gonna worry about it, I guess. Interesting. All right, we're having a hard time getting resources. Oh, we got more stuff. So Venezuela wants to join. Okay, we're taking out more stuff. Let's see how the air war is going. So we're fighting over here. I could be using stuff to bomb here, but you know what? I don't think I'm going to worry about it. So let's just take a look here. We've got fighters we're managing to knock out. Looks like bombers have left here. I don't know why it's still giving me this indicator that we don't have air superiority. And then the English Channel. Okay. And we do need to send these guys. So, you know, there was a more intelligent way of doing that. There we go. And you're all doing naval strike, which is perfect. All right, they should start being, start getting really hurt by that, hopefully. Now, how is this going? We've almost reached that 150 number that I was talking about. But at the moment, I think I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. I mean, they could be going better. I would have preferred all these nations to stay out of the war. Okay. Now, again, I don't know if they're actually in the war, though. Are they in the war? No, they're not, because I haven't called them in. And neither are these guys. And I'm not going to, because they're just going to get massacred, because... well, Venezuela versus Brazil might be interesting, but I'm thinking, of course, that the problem with all that is, you know, Venezuela is going to have to deal with all this stuff, as well as the United States, and I just don't think they'll last. But, hopefully they manage okay. We're just going to have to keep an eye out for naval invasions and things. And we're continuing to kill destroyers and submarines. Speaking of that, probably it is time to increase my fleet presence here. And start going after the British. Okay. We lost a destroyer. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's see here. So they've managed to reroute some fighters. But mostly they're putting support in here. That's not something I expected. Alright, well. I mean, this may be a mistake. We just have to see. I mean, if I start losing a bunch of ships like that, yeah, that was a mistake. Okay. Never mind. I am going to, I think, continue the submarine attack, though. Speaking of that, let's have you merge. And you, if you are not in combat, can merge with the destroyer. Okay, perfect. Okay, I already read that. We're going to kill some more destroyers of the French. And this continues to go well. Now, because South Africa's in the war, I'm probably going to end up having the Purple Army down here going against South Africa when that needs to happen. Just to do it. Maybe not the most intelligent move, though. Okay. Continuing to inflict losses on the French. Now the British. And nothing really going on there. Okay. You know, I mean, I'm losing a lot of bombers, but I don't know. I just feel like maybe this is worth it to continue sending things out. I'm not really losing much here. Our support ships lost 3 versus 2 fighters lost, 7 support lost, and we're bombing lots of ships. I think these missions are proving effective. I just wish we were knocking more fighters out of the air. But now I have to consider that the American, Canadian, all kinds of planes are going to be against me. It's going to be really hard to win this air war, I think. It would be nice if the Soviet Union helped a little bit more. Or not the Soviet Union, whatever. Russian Empire, I guess. Alright. We probably lost a fair number of ships here. Ooh, we killed a couple battleships. Alright. Alright, Venezuela and El Salvador, they want to join. Good luck with that. I don't know if you're going to survive, but... Hey, I guess that forces the Allies to focus on you. Alright, you guys can hang out back over there. You guys can help over here, though. As can you. Alright. Probably should stop meddling in here, but... we do have these divisions that could be doing things. Like coming in to the cap. Well, that's not the capital. To a city here. I can't even see what city it is. Alright, well, whatever. You know what? To make things simple on myself, we're going to be joining these guys into the red armies here. About to take Eindhoven. Ooh. Got some movement here. We're killing some stuff here. Submarines, destroyers. I am really expecting at any moment... Okay. Poland sending me a... Alright, now we've got a lot of things we're short on. Well, I'm going to take a look at that here in a second. It looks like a lot of unfulfilled stuff is what's the problem. Alright, so we have one factory. Actually, 4 factories. I mean, how do you build things that you have no resources to build. I guess we go for our tactical bombers, right? With all that stuff. So there we go. Tactical bombers are away. Let's see if we can actually manage some of these resources, though, like aluminum. We can get some from Switzerland. And we can get a bunch from Italy. Okay. And then we need tungsten. Tungsten, we're having a problem getting from Sweden. We can get it from Portugal. Maybe we back off some of these. There we go. And who else is not giving me things that I need? Hungary is having problems with aluminum. Okay. Back that off then. Okay, and then we get more from Italy. All right. Just let that tick a little bit so we can get this updated. So steel is also failing to be imported by Sweden. So we'll just back off a little bit on that. And then we'll get more from the Russian Empire. Okay, that can't be right. All right, great. Oil from Romania and oil from Iran. Okay. Oil from Iran. Just get rid of that. And oil from Romania. Okay, we'll see if that works. So we're short on oil. And nobody can help me out there. Okay, let's just see. We don't have any problems now, so let's see. What do we need? We need aluminum, rubber. Okay, I can't do anything about rubber. Aluminum I can do plenty about. All I have to do is... Don't know why it was not actually allowing that. We good on aluminum now? Let me make sure I'm not over trading in aluminum. Okay, we're good. And we need tungsten. Tungsten. We can get plenty from Portugal. Okay, and then we also need oil and rubber. Oil I can't do anything about. Rubber I can't do anything about. All right. Well, I guess it's time to start getting some more synthetic refineries, huh? So, do one there, one there, one there, one. Here, here. Because we're gonna need a lot, honestly. Okay. With that done, let's just grab all these refineries and just start putting them at the top. Because these are more important than the factories. Because right now, oil and rubber is a real problem. Okay. Now that we have that taken care of, we've got more submarines taken out. And we lost a destroyer. But honestly, that shouldn't be a problem anymore because we've stopped having those guys over there. Okay. Alright, we lost some ships, unfortunately, but looks like we're going to be good. First off, taking out the Netherlands. We're about to do that. Okay, you guys are already there. I don't know what you guys are up to, but you're going to be attacking here now. Oh, actually, you were moving in there. That's right. Attack here. You, attack there. Thank you. Okay. Netherlands shouldn't be long for this world. Lost a submarine. That's unfortunate. Alright. Got a few more factories because of the Netherlands capturing stuff. I'll put one there. And I'll put one... Honestly, don't know where to put them. Guess we put them more into tactical bombers, right? We're gonna need them. Okay. And let's take a look at our air campaign here. The tactical bombers are still doing good work, although we've lost almost 500 now. We've bombed almost 13 buildings. They've lost 185 fighters trying to stop us. The English Channel, we now dominate for the most part. We've lost 31 here, but they have lost 35 ships, 15 fighters. I mean, a lot of stuff that's looking good. Over here, we now have dominance. And over here, we now have dominance, as there are no fighters attacking me. So, with that being stated, I believe we need to start rebasing things. Because our fighters need to now start attacking the English Channel and then the southern England here. So, I don't think I have any fighters over here. I'm going to have to rebase so many fighters. In any case, I'll probably do that in between videos because I think this is a good point to put a cut in the video, but we're actually making good progress towards the air campaign here. Part of that, though, is because the Allies have just based everything in southern England. But that works out in my favor, I think, because then we can just go hardcore after the English Channel, annihilate whatever's in there, and then I don't know if I'll ever be able to address southern England, but we'll see. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.